Historically, and I'm looking at historically because why not? 100 years. 100 years ago was 1923. Women had just gotten the right to vote. We had just ended a huge pandemic called the Spanish flu, and we were dealing with something enormously stupid brought to you by religion. And I'm going to call it enormously stupid and brought to you by religion. I'm going to call it prohibition. Anytime you repress something, it doesn't work. And I'm making this analogy because of what's going on with the Republican Party and the Rainbow Connection. Prohibition was an idea of temperance to get people to not drink. It was sponsored by the church, and it was as effective as, I'm going to stay celibate before I'm married. Yeah, I got married when I was 25. I was 16 when I had sex, so that stuff doesn't work either. Anyway, women have just gotten the right to vote. And in 5 years, it's going to be the National Depression. And that's going to screw everything up. Then it's going to be World War II. And then things are going to start to change. Well, what's the big change, Rob, that happened? Well, we had a desegregation of the military under Harry Truman. And then we had Brown versus the Board of Education under Dwight David Eisenhower. And then in 1960 we had JFK, and we had the Voting Rights Act, and we had the Civil Rights Act under JFK, and then under LBJ. And we had rights for those who had physical and mental difficulties in 1972, which is why IEPs, which are individual education plans, are part of education. And then, going along this whole thing, in 1999, we finally recognized homosexuality as a part of reality. And you can blame the Puritans on that, those obnoxious little twits from England. It's all their fault. Anyway, the last 100 years has seen tremendous change. And it's going to go in the right direction. But it always takes the old racists to die. And that takes time. But pride is going to be as accepted as women voting. Aside from in the Republican Party, who wants to do away with that. You see what I mean? How it all comes around? You guys have a great weekend. Seriously, be safe. Look out for your friends. It's dangerous, especially in Florida.